Welcome po sa TCM Basics Body Fluids Day 7 na po tayo. Normal tongue. The normal tongue is pale red. It is pale because the stomach fluids flowing up to the tongue make it pale. It is red for two reasons. A, because heart blood makes it red, because we all know that the tongue is an offshoot of the heart. So heart blood flows to the tongue. And the second reason is because the minister fire flows up to the tongue, thus making it red. Okay, therefore, the influence of stomach fluids, heart blood, and minister fire give the tongue a normal pale red color. It follows, therefore, that a normal pale red tongue indicates a good state of the stomach, heart blood, and minister fire, and therefore kidney yang. So a good state of stomach fluids and heart blood makes a tongue body color into normal or pale red as illustrated. Now, this tongue picture here below is almost normal in terms of body color and shape and coating. The only abnormality is a slight swelling. So obvious naman, di ba? Next. Now let's go to pale or too pale tongue. By pale, it means a tongue that is too pale, not a normal pale red tongue. The tongue may be pale either because not enough blood reaches to the tongue. This is in case of blood deficiency, or because a deficient yang fails to carry blood to it. This is in case of yang deficiency. A deficiency of kidney yang also makes a tongue pale because not enough heat from the minister fire reaches the tongue. Okay? Therefore, a pale tongue indicates either blood deficiency or yang deficiency, and the blood deficiency may involve the spleen, liver, or heart, or a combination of these organs. If there is liver blood deficiency, only the sides of the tongue may be pale. Other than that, one cannot pinpoint from the tongue only when organ is primarily affected by blood deficiency. Now, these tongue pictures are both pale and dry, indicate an indication of blood deficiency. Okay? Yang deficiency may involve especially the spleen and or the kidneys. Again, one cannot pinpoint from the tongue which of these two organs is involved. However, we can say that in yang deficiency, the spleen is usually involved first. Take note, the spleen is usually involved first in yang deficiency, and kidney yang is involved in more chronic conditions. Thus, kidney yang evolved from or derived from spleen yang deficiency. Therefore, we can deduce that there is kidney yang deficiency if the tongue is particularly pale. We can also deduce the same if the tongue is particularly wet. Now, the first tongue picture on the left side are both pale and very slightly wet. I mean the first and second tongue picture, sorry po. And the third one on the right is a pale, very slightly wet, concave or curled inward and has pale points. Okay? Now let's go to red tongue. By red, it is meant a tongue that is too red, not a normal, pale red tongue. Obviously, red refers to the color of the body and not to that of the coating. So take note of this. A red tongue indicates pathological heat. The first question we need to ask ourselves when we confronted with a red tongue is, does it have a coating or not? For a red tongue with coating indicates full heat, while a red tongue without coating indicates empty heat. It is important to understand that both full heat and empty heat are indeed heat, and they therefore each make the tongue too red. Okay? Now, it is the lack of coating that indicates yin deficiency, and for this reason, if a tongue is too red and lacks a coating, it indicates empty heat deriving from yin deficiency. So the difference between yin deficiency and yin deficiency with empty heat is the color of the tongue body. If both of them have the same no coating, but they differ only in the color of the tongue body. In which in yin deficiency, the tongue color of the tongue body color is pale or normal, pale red, and in empty heat, the tongue body color is red. Okay. Now, the first picture below is a manifestation of full heat, in which the tongue is red with coating. And the second picture at the middle is a manifestation of yin deficiency, a tongue with normal color without coating. And the third one on the right is an indication of empty heat, a red tongue without coating. Okay? Now, with a tongue without coating and has normal color indicates yin deficiency. A tongue without coating and the tongue body color is red, it indicates yin deficiency with empty heat. So it is clear now, okay? Yin deficiency versus empty heat. In yin deficiency, as I said minutes ago, the tongue is pale, pale red without coating. And in empty heat, the tongue is red without coating. And empty heat derives from yin deficiency, but yin deficiency will evolve into empty heat with for a very long period of time. Okay? So normal or pale red tongue progress to red or to red, and then goes to dark red if it remains untreated. Now, red tongue means that there is presence of heat. Now, red tongue with coating but with truth, it indicates full heat. If red tongue with no coating or with rootless coating, it indicates empty heat. Now, the tongue pictures here below, the first tongue picture is an indication of full heat, which are red with normal coating. And empty, red without coating indicates empty heat. And empty heat manifests either a red tongue with too thin without coating, a red tongue with coating without root, a red tongue, which is partially without coating, or a red tongue, which is totally no coating. Okay?